Folks, we are here on a fine South Carolina summer day. Boy, let me tell you, you don't want to be out in the sun without some water. Gotta hydrate. But what we got here is the 165 deck box. Let me tell you something. This is 28, so almost 3 feet, about 5 foot, a little over 5 foot. So there you go, a little over 2 foot, a little over 5 foot. That's what you got. All right, guys. So you got this one thin one, but you got these two thick ones right here. So these two thick ones right there are going to go in these side panels. So you got two side panels. You got the bottom, said front and back, two side lid. So on the front and back, you got these two wide ones. These two wide ones are the ones that are going to go inside here. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to get this hard part out. And it can be a little difficult, but it goes in there all right. Make sure you wear a pair of gloves. You know, you can. This metal can cut you if you're not careful. As you can see, just got to line it up. There you go. Step uno. All right, on to the next step. You got that done. Got to open up your box, and we're gonna put these end pieces in on the side pieces. All right, guys. Get your little box. You got these little pieces. We're gonna go ahead and pop them in place right here. Boom. Don't fit. That's not a boom. So gotta make sure that you're in the right one. Boom. Done. Next step, we just did this step. Now we're going to go to this step where we put the sides in, okay? So we're going to lay down one of these sides, just like that. That's the bottom right there. And we're going to take one of these sides and throw it in here. Booyah. Metal part at the top, so you can kind of see where those feet were. That's the bottom. So here we go. Clicks in. Now we're going to do the back. And you can see where it says inside, right? See how all this clips in there? Kind of line it all up. Alright guys, what you want to do when you do this, you want to make sure that these actually click in. You want to make sure everything clicks. So when you want to hear the clicks, you definitely want to make sure everything's clicked in. That's what we're doing. You want to just visually verify everything, make sure it's clicked in. So remember, everything clicks. So just verify all these little clicks on everything that you do, and you're not going to have a problem with this thing. Clicking. Got all kinds of clicking. Okay. Click, 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 click. Make sure you're checking all those, otherwise this thing's gonna bow out on you. It's not gonna be what you're looking for, okay? What we're gonna do is take this last bar right here, and we're gonna drill it to the lid. Give it some structure. All right, guys, we're just gonna throw this in here. Press it in, make sure your holes are lined up. You can see there's a little gap right here, so you know we're just gonna put these in. I'm just gonna put these in with my drill. Be careful, set a clutch so you don't strip it out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you have a drill, this is a clutch. All right, I can't hold it. There you go. So usually on plastic stuff, I'm all the way down to a 5 or even smaller. So Make sure you set the clutch so you don't strip out your plastic. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. You don't need to see me screw these in. All right, next up, you're gonna open these up and you're just gonna set them in here. See how the holes line up? We're gonna screw that in. Screw that in right there. This one can be a little hard. As you can see, why they did that, I have no idea. But it'll go in. Oh, thanks, babe. All right. There we go. Beautiful. All right, guys, this is where it really helps to have a second hand. Get one person holding one end, and then what we'll do is we'll back this up, and you got this hole goes right here, and this one's gonna go right there, okay? And I'm gonna do the same on this side right here. So that's why you need it does help. You can do it alone, you just gotta get a stick to put in here to hold one side, and then you can go over to the other side. Not a big deal. Or you can kind of let this lean on your back and do it from the inside, kind of. All right, I'll even show you here. Even if you would have set it up the other way, you can see that you could put it on either way. So I mean, everything's the same, and it can go either direction. Do the other side. I'll bring you back for the lock and the final. Got this piece here. This basically keeps this thing from blowing off and keeps the lid from only opening so much. Alright, the last thing is the locking mechanism. The locking mechanism, you put one piece on here and you put one piece on there. I do not want to do that, so I'm just going to kind of keep this in there in case I ever do want to do that. But pretty simple. I think by now you kind of get the gist of putting this thing together. See how you put that one right there? It kind of tells you not on the two outside ones, you do the middle one, okay? And then you put the latch on top, screw it in right there. So one will go right here, and then when you close it, they'll meet up, and you can put like a little lock on it. Again, I'm not going to do that because it says two people can sit up here. Again, that's why I made a base. So two people, you know, relative two people. You know, I live out here in the south, but get out here in the sun, you don't weigh too much. But we also got all you can eat barbecue for $13 a plate, so sometimes you can weigh a whole lot. You might weigh as much as two people, so it might only be one person. But it is pretty sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. So I bet I could walk on top of this thing. Yeah. Let's see if I can walk in the middle. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of this thing. Look at that. A little bit skirt, but not too bad, especially on the edges. There's plenty of support. So I weigh about $1.50, $1.60. So not too bad. All right, that's my review, guys. I mean, I love these things, as you can tell. This is my second one, and even though it's 61 inches, you can see that I put it on 60. Fits pretty good. It's gonna overhang a little, just like that other one, but I'm okay with that. But I tell you what, putting down these bricks, you can see the other one came all the way out where this one doesn't, so it's only 28 inches. but it's still 5 foot long. The other one just comes out a little bit more and is a little bit taller. That's why. So got this one for the chicken stuff and the other one for the deck stuff. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know a lot of times you're only coming for this one thing, but if you can at least subscribe or comment, I do appreciate it. It helps my views. I'll also leave a link to this, or to something else in the comments, for Amazon. So if you're going to Amazon, feel free to click on that link. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.